Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. In this video, we will talk about some Muslims' response. I made a video, this is a long time ago actually, and I was checking my junk mail, because usually, I have a lot of videos. I have more than 1,000 video all over YouTube. Most of them, they are not even in my account. Anyway, um, this one is about a hadith, which Muhammad, he said in Sahih al-Bukhari. I will show you the hadith. And then we will talk about the comments Muslims they respond to my video. If we go to Sahih al-Bukhari, we see this. You can search for one-eyed. This is the easiest way to find the hadith if you are not a person who remember much about numbers, etc. And you will find the hadith. Anyway, the hadith says the Prophet mentioned the Messiah ad-Dajjal. Remember here, this is who? This is the Messiah ad-Dajjal. This is not the real Messiah. Ad-Dajjal means the liar, the false. This is the Antichrist in English, what we say. In front of people saying, Allah is not one-eyed, while the Messiah ad-Dajjal is blind in the right eye. You can read the whole hadith to the end of it. You will see the Muslims speaking about. Let me show you some of the response of Muslims, and that will explain to me why Muslims always they don't comprehend their own words. They have a problem with understanding their own books. I will go over some of them. Here is somebody saying to me, "You have a low IQ." Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe if I say to you what the Prophet said, that will make me smart. That shaitan take care from your ass when you pray, and he will not leave you alone until he make you fart. I don't know. Did that make me smart? I hope so. Or shaitan sleep in your nose, and that will make me smart. Or shaitan piss in your ears. So let us not talk about low IQ, mister, because the one who believes in those stories is the one who is so stupid, not me. Now, the Antichrist is blind in one eye. He is saying that he first will say that he is the prophet Jesus. Okay, for example, and then the Antichrist will say that he's God because he is going further. Don't make childish. Okay, you see, guys, what's wrong with the Muslims? Regardless what the Antichrist will do, the Antichrist will dance, the Antichrist will open nightclub, the Antichrist will claim to be Michael Jackson, the Antichrist will claim he will play George Bush, the Antichrist will eat falafel. What does have to do with the look of Allah? You see, the Muslims, they are very weird. Somebody saying to you, the real Messiah, the false Messiah, how he look like? Shouldn't you say to him, the real Messiah, he looked like this, but the false Messiah, he looked like that? This is the correct answer. So Muslims, they have a low IQ, as he said. Now, another Muslim, he's calling me, hey, pork. Pork? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Should I call you Yafur, the first donkey who converted to Islam and commit suicide? By the way, for those who do not know, the first suicide in the history of Islam, it was a donkey. According to the book of Al-Bidayah and Nihaya, when the Prophet of Islam, he was killed by poison, his donkey commits suicide because he was so sad, for the Prophet is the only one who asked him if he liked females. Now, uh, he said, I just want to emphasize that Dajjal is someone who will Allah send to earth when the day of judgment is close, and he will make him look as God. What? So people will believe him and think he's God. The reason that Allah want to test this believers whether they will follow the Dajjal or not. Lul. This is a smart Muslim. Let us analyze what this Abdul he said. Allah will send down. Let me make the text bigger so you guys can see see it better. Here we go. Okay, I think this is better. Now, Allah will send down the in the judgment day, Allah will send down the Dajjal. He will send him to where? To the earth. Oh, just wait. So the Dajjal was where? He was in heaven. Then he will send him to the earth to do what? He will make him look, make him like a god. Who will make him? Allah. So people will believe him. Oh, what a nice story. A Muslim, they said to me, why you called your book The Deception of Allah? Now why Allah wanna make him look like God? Give me a reason. Is that hide seek game? Why Allah is playing games? Why he's playing with those poor people? Those poor people believe in God, they love God. Okay, why you are sending them this? What the whole story is about? He make him look like God or like God, and then he will punish them for believing in the one who looked like God. And the one who made him look like God is God himself. So the Dajjal is a good guy. He is just doing, he's an employee for Allah. That's what we say always. Allah, according to Islam, Satan work for Allah. And Allah is the God of deception. Here we go. He is sending you somebody. He knock at your door. You open the door. You see someone look like God. Now look with me. What the Abdul trying to prove me wrong by saying what? He will make him like God. He will make him like God by what? By making him like the Messiah. Because the false Messiah, he will resemble who? Supposedly the Messiah. So Allah will make him like God by making him resembling the Messiah. You see how Muslims, they help me? They are a smart nation, unbelievable. So Allah will make the false Messiah resemble the Messiah, and that will make people believe that he is God. For the real Messiah resemble God. Because why people will believe? And by the way, look, he's talking about misleading the believers. Those are the Muslims, not the Christians, right? Because the reason that Allah want to test his believers, whether they will follow Ad-Dajjal or not. Lul, I don't think this is Lul is coming from the Quran. I think it's coming from him. So the point is, he want to deceive the believers. The Christians already believe that Jesus is God. So the point in here is not about this making the Christian not to believe, as you see, because saying the believers, which means Allah is targeting the Muslims. He will send the Dajjal to the Muslims, and the Dajjal what is the false Messiah. The Dajjal, he will say, I am the Messiah, and Allah will make him look like God. Is that what Allah did first time? He sent us the real Messiah and he made him look like God so he can deceive us? Because if we ask ourselves, why the Christians believed in Jesus as God? The answer is very easy. Because Jesus is unlike anyone in this earth. If according to Muslims, all the miracles Jesus he have, it's coming from Allah, according to the Muslims. Okay. If Jesus, he cannot raise people from death, if Jesus cannot tell you what you hide in your house, according to the Quran, if Jesus cannot speak when he was a child, if Jesus he cannot control the storms, if Jesus he cannot heal the blind, he can give him new eyes, heal a leper, if Jesus not still alive until now, you know, what Christians have no reason to believe in him as God. As an example, why Christians don't believe in Moses as God? Because he did not, he couldn't, you know, he don't fit. He don't fit. He was just a man like everybody. But Jesus, he was the miracle himself. So now we understand that what Muslims saying to us, that Allah always he do this game. And he is using the always the Messiah as a part of his game. The first time he sent us the real Messiah, he made us believe that he's God, but he is not according to Islam. So this is based on the deception of Allah. Now ask yourself, just to explain to you more my point. If Allah knew the future, Don't Allah knew that by making the Messiah having unbelievable miracles, He is misleading us to believe that He is God? To make it simple for you, you know, okay, God wanted to prove to us that this guy, this man, is a prophet. One miracle, two miracle, that's fine. But what's wrong with, when it's come to Jesus? Look at Jesus. He is the only one who is born, but not from a man. Adam is not born. Adam is created from mud. Jesus is not. The only one, according to Islam, who is born of a woman who have no father is Jesus. Okay, is that miracle proving anything? Actually, that miracle alone, in my point of view, if you think about it, if it's not about to prove that Jesus is God, there's no point of it. Why? Because there's no way to prove it. As an example, my mother, she can say now, "Oh, I know no man. I gave birth to Christians and I am virgin." How you will know? Unless you have you have a proof, right? So there's no point of this miracle except that this miracle is about something special about this person. This person is not coming from sex. This person is not coming from sexual relationship. This person is a son of a pure woman, and he is pure. So the point is to prove that he is pure. Otherwise, this miracle alone actually, you know, have no meaning whatsoever. All the women in the earth now, they can play to be, they can say we are virgins. No man touch us. Especially after they give birth, they are not virgin no more. So there is no way to prove it. She will say to you, when I was getting pregnant, I was virgin. Now, on virginity, by the way, in here, in the Bible or in the Quran, is not about only she is not losing the virginity as a skin. You know what I mean? It's about the pure. You see, there's no sexual relationship because you can still make a virgin, by the way, get pregnant. A sperm can go through, and that's scientifically proven to be true. But still, this is from sexual relationship with a man. He did not penetrate that skin, but still she get pregnant. So the virginity in here is about not only the virgin birth of Jesus, it's about the virgin life of this person. It's about the Christ, that he is pure. Virginity in here present how pure he is. He is not like any person in this earth. He is pure. Muslims